Welcome to our webinar on our Stronger Together Toolkit. We hope that it will be informative and relevant to what you are doing within your own context. The Loneliness Campaign North Yorkshire started in January 2019 and is funded through the National Lottery Community Fund, with backing from North Yorkshire County Council and in-kind support from the Public Health and Stronger Communities teams, as well as funding through the Stronger Communities Fund. The project's aims were to raise awareness of the many activities provided by the voluntary and community organisations across the region, and to create a strategic framework which encourages people, communities, public bodies and employers to think about, talk about and act on loneliness. Throughout the project, we have been working with a steering group of voluntary and community sector organisations, public sector partners and private businesses to develop a North Yorkshire-wide response to loneliness. Our Be Social, Be Well strategy, endorsed by the North Yorkshire Health and Wellbeing Board, was launched in September and contains 5 strategic ambitions to tackle loneliness across North Yorkshire, informing an action plan to embed these ambitions into future commissioning and service delivery across the county. As part of the project, a number of campaigns have been run to identify issues around loneliness, highlight some of the good work which is being done around the county, and to start the conversations so that we can tackle loneliness. The Staying Social, Staying Well campaign is an interactive tool for those approaching retirement age to determine their risk of social isolation and loneliness later in life, and offers some suggestions to address this. The Salt of the Earth campaign, run by North Yorkshire County Council, celebrates the warmth and kindness that makes North Yorkshire such a special place to live in. The Let's Talk Loneliness campaign is the national campaign targeting loneliness from the Department for Digital, Culture, Media and Sport. And the Lonely Not Alone campaign, another national campaign, has been used within our young people across the county. Following on from the Lonely Not Alone campaign, we are due to launch our own Youth Loneliness campaign at the end of this month, addressing loneliness within 16 to 24-year-olds. It includes resources for both young people and professionals working with them, along with a page on the go-to about loneliness. Our Voices of North Yorkshire campaign aims to normalise the conversation around loneliness and reduce some of its stigma. We hope that the stories will inspire communities to take action and tackle loneliness within their own context. A new campaign is currently being developed around volunteering, and we are now able to launch the Building Connected Communities poster and the Stronger Together Toolkit. Living somewhere with a strong sense of community is of great importance to North Yorkshire residents. However, we all know that developing neighbourhoods that are resilient, cohesive and sustainable is not always easy. The DCMS Community Life Survey in 2017-18 showed that people who had a strong sense of belonging to their neighbourhood were less likely to feel lonely. Where we live helps us to create social and support networks which last across the course of our lives. We have created a collection of free online resources designed to help and support communities, parishes, villages and neighbourhoods think about their own settings, encourage wider conversations and initiate social action, providing opportunities for all residents in North Yorkshire to engage with neighbours, build stronger connecting networks and create more sustainable communities. The focus of the toolkit is not necessarily on loneliness. However, by supporting stronger connected communities and neighbourhoods, we can reduce the experience of loneliness within North Yorkshire and inspire neighbours to be mindful of those in their community. In summary, we want the toolkit to stimulate local conversations which lead to action. The toolkit has been designed with a number of different users in mind, from small, local community, parish and action groups, to community buildings and village halls, to larger voluntary sector organisations and faith groups. Anyone who lives in a community and wants to see broader connections between its residents can use the toolkit. The toolkit is predominantly online. However, there will be documents and posters which are available to download or available in hard copy from Community First Yorkshire. The toolkit has 4 main sections: a section for communities, one for professionals, and separate sections on making every contact count and asset-based community development. Within the sections for communities and professionals, there are subsections containing tips, guides, websites, and case studies. The community section is useful for small local groups, including parish councils, local action groups, and community groups. It contains information on community engagement, how to listen to and involve your local community, how to host events, once we can do this again, and also includes some ideas and case studies to inspire local communities to get going, from small projects to the more complex. The professional section builds on the community section and includes information for organisations on engaging with local communities as part of a wider project or funding requirement, and how to use the community cohesion and participation framework. It also contains information on time banking if organisations want to look at different ways of creating community networks. The Making Every Contact Count section contains information on how to use this tool within a community setting. Developed by Public Health England, it recognises that small conversations made within all community settings, such as libraries, business, and hospitality, can have far-reaching implications for the well-being and health of the individual. It is not necessarily only for those with a clinical background and is being used with some success in the Northern Quarter in York by North Yorkshire Police to start conversations around loneliness and offer suitable signposting to services. The last section contains information on asset-based community development and is mostly aimed at professionals. It provides information on what ABCD is and how it is utilised within communities. A key part of the toolkit is the Building Connected Communities poster, which can be found in the Community section of the toolkit. It is available to download and print from the website, or you can order it as an A4, A3, or A2 poster from the office. It brings together a range of ideas that can be done locally to create connected communities, from the really simple, such as stop to talk, to the more complex, start a free fridge. It offers some ideas and conversation starting points. Wouldn't it be great if communities across North Yorkshire brought out their Sharpies and scribbled their own ideas and notes all over it when they could get together again? Please have a look at the toolkit on our website. If you would like to make any comments, please drop us an email. We would love to hear from you. Thank you.